Okay, lesson 1.3, multiply and divide monomials on page 24. If you need to pause the video to go to this page, do so now. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is what is a monomial? Right here. Well, a monomial is a number, a variable, or a product of a number and one or more variables. So this is a monomial, this is a monomial, and these are monomials. Okay, so the first law of exponents that we're going to cover is called a product of powers. And so what that says is to multiply powers with the same base, you add their exponents. So for example, we have 2 to the 4th times 2 cubed. And because these bases are the same, they're both 2's, you're going to keep the same base and you're going to add the exponents. 4 plus 3 is 7, so your answer would be 2 to the 7th. 3 squared times 3 to the 4th, because the bases are the same, that rule says keep the same base and add the exponents. 2 plus 4 is 6, so your answer is 3 to the 6th, because if you were to write this out using repeated multiplication, there are 6 3's. Okay, let's try the first example. We're going to simplify using the laws of exponents. Okay, so we have 5 squared times 5. And a lot of times we say, oh, 5 squared, and there isn't an exponent here, so my answer is 5 squared. Well, this 5 is to the power of 1. There's one, think of it as 1 5. It's an invisible power of 1. So you might want to write that in just to remind yourself. So because we are multiplying the same base, the base stays the same, and we're going to add those exponents. 2 plus this one here would be 5 cubed. Okay, let's try one more of those. Okay, we have c cubed times c to the 5th. Because we have a multiplying problem with the same base, the base stays the same, and we're going to add those exponents. 3 plus 5 is 8, c to the 8th. Okay, let's try one where maybe some of the bases are not the same. Okay, so we have negative 3x squared times 4x to the 5th. Okay, so we have a multiplying problem. Let's take a look at the negative 3 and 4. These two are not the same base. So what we do with this, because it's a multiplying problem, we're just going to multiply negative 3 times 4. That's negative 12. Now, let's look at your variables. We have an x squared times an x to the 5th. So those are the same base. So we're going to put an x right next to the 12. The base stays the same, and we're going to add these exponents. 2 plus 5 is 7. So negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. X squared times x to the 5th, 2 plus 5 is x to the 7th. And this would be your final answer. Okay, we're going to practice more tomorrow.